This is a Jamaica Pro Basketball Showcase. So we've invited 45 athletes, 22 local athletes, as well as 25 international athletes to come in here and put their skills on display for some pro agents that we've brought in. We all know there's a gap in terms of professional development basketball in the Caribbean, and we decided that we wanted to start somewhere. The natural progression for these athletes, it really is, they want to play professionally, and for a lot of them that would mean leaving home. So an opportunity to play professionally at home is something that we want to help develop that. We're able to match some international players with our local players. It provides them with a measure of where they are in terms of standards.
There's a lack of opportunities for young players to compete, to find coaching and to get training. So, you know, the infrastructure is missing. We need more facilities and places where, you know, we can do more of this. You know, there's not enough indoor facilities that, you know, that can be accessed on a consistent basis to where you can now train full speed, because too much of the game is played outdoors here. Basketball is a high performance sport. It really should be played on an indoor surface. There's a lot more emphasis on youth level basketball, especially in the high school. So prior to COVID, we had, I think, close to 50 schools participating in basketball. One gap though, I think we need to start our youngsters much earlier. There still needs to be a primary school level basketball program. The investment in youth and youth development is number one, because then we just end up doing 2 or 3 times, you know, the work, you know, once we get them at a later age. So so early development, skill development, competition exposure, that's very important.
The women's side of basketball, a lot of people here in Jamaica does not know that there is a senior women's team, and I think that we don't push it enough. And to be honest, we've been very successful in the last 7 years, more than the men has. So I definitely think that we need to push it more.
A lot of talent here, and to me it's very impressive just because in the States there's a lot of amenities, there's a lot of access. Here I'm seeing there's not as many resources, but you still have good talent with limited resources. To me that speaks volumes. I mean, I'm seeing guys here that haven't been taught certain things, but they're out here performing at a very high level, which is nothing but positive things in my eyes. We brought in some great talent, you know, from Canada and America and Barbados. But you know, when you look at the talent that we brought in locally, they're right there. And the advantage Jamaica also has is huge size and athleticism. So you know, there's the ability to develop some big, fast, you know, talented professional teams just with the Jamaican athletes that are here.
Basketball has tremendously impacted my life. I've been a member of the Jamaica national senior team. I've traveled to numerous countries over the world, and I'm now here giving back to these young guys that I'm around right now.
I'm born and raised in the United States of America, Chicago, Illinois. I grew up kind of in poverty, went through diversity, but basketball helped me find a better grounding.
My dad was a shooter, and I always grew up shooting the ball from young. Just take it up and shoot it. It's not a very popular sport in Barbados, but we have a group of guys willing to play, so we use what we have.
The player I'm trying to copy the style, analyze is Ja Morant from Memphis Grizzlies. I'm kind of like him. I'm a high flyer. I like to catch body, post to someone, or be like that. Yeah.
The advice I would give to any kid, anywhere, continue to work hard. If you believe in something, don't let anyone take that away from you. Dream big. I did. I'm a local kid, now an adult, now a college coach in America. I didn't have the dream of becoming anything until I saw that it was possible. So continue to dream, be excited about the dream, and don't let anyone stop you.
Where I see the game of basketball in the next 10 years in Jamaica is a domestic league that will allow these young men to be able to have the option of playing and being a pro at home. And if the opportunity, a bigger opportunity arises to play internationally, great. We're going to encourage them to take that. But who would not want to be a pro at home right here in Jamaica? We have 1-800-799-8328 or 480-235-9954. On Instagram, Wayne_Dawkins_P1. Elite One Recruiting, P.H.A.S.E.1 Academy is our main website, our main social media. Email would be wdawkins@P.H.A.S.E.1, P.H.A.S.E.1global.com.